Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. We are group number 4. I'm joined by Rima, Stephanie, and Raul. And today we're going to be discussing joyful work. So to get us started, I'm going to be discussing the benefits of having purpose and joy in one's work. Like anything in life, bringing joy to whatever you're doing can make things much easier for you. As in terms of work, it can make it easier for you to achieve your desired goals. By that, I mean it can help you attain a higher salary, complete team tasks, and many more benefits. Also, it can make it easier for you to get along with your coworkers. If you go into work hating the fact that you have to go see so and so every day, then it will make work that much harder. But if you go in there with the right attitude that you're excited to see your coworkers, it can make you look forward to going to work rather than not wanting to be there. Also, it can make commitment that much easier because you have something to look forward to rather than wanting to leave your work every day. Also, I'm going to be discussing bringing purpose to work and how it can help. Bringing purpose to your work can increase productivity. It can make you work more efficiently and bring effort. I'd also like to mention that 90% of people are expecting um, to bring joy into the work. Next, we're going to be discussing, Rima is going to be discussing the strategies to finding purpose and joy in one's work.
So to find purpose and joy in teams is to have harmony. Having harmony brings each team member, it kind of means that each team member has a role to fulfill in order to reach the goal of completing the project. Impact is when the team is surprised on how well they did on the project. A common phrase you'll hear is, "Can you believe we did that?" Acknowledgement is when each member is recognized for their contribution. Another way is that leaders and managers can also increase joy at work by setting community culture, setting the agenda, which is recognizing, acknowledging, and hearing what employees have to say, setting the stage, which is engaging in teamwork, setting the tone, which is encouraging and celebrating individual and corporate social impact efforts, and also finding purpose and joy in one's work personally is to learn something new, appreciate little things, be grateful, be open to fun, benefits, engagement, and interaction. And now Stephanie will talk about what can HR do to enable people to have purpose and joy in their work.
So there are 3 specific points of providing growth opportunities, establishing healthy communication, and promoting a positive culture. Boredom is the second most common reason why employees leave their jobs. No one enjoys working at a job where it's the same thing over and over again. A way to prevent this is to regularly challenge the employees while enhancing their skills and abilities on the job. This will give the employees a sense of pride, accomplishment, and self-confidence. Communication is key to success. We hear this everywhere, but this is very valid in a working environment. People find more joy in work when they interact with other employees in the company outside of their departments. This will build relationships inside the company and be able to give advice to one another or help one another out. Those who have mentors within the company are more than likely to stay at least 5 years with the company. Making sure that all employees can access everybody is a great way to have a healthy communications. Companies that have a very diverse and open culture gives it a positive vibe for the company. This allows employees to embrace their culture and share it with others. This will make the employees feel valued for who they are. Having transparency throughout the company helps employees envision themselves being part of the company long term. When an employee feels more connected to the company with their vision and mission, employees will have a stronger sense of purpose and joy in their work. Overall, these are some of ways for HR to help improve and give purpose to employees. And now Raul will talk about why people don't find purpose and joy at work.
Purpose and joy in one's work can be hampered by a multitude of factors, but here we'll only discuss a few. First and most importantly, we believe that joy at work begins with finding your purpose. So not knowing your personal purpose or what you are passionate about can land you in a career that does not bring fulfillment. We also believe that an effective HR team can get in the way of purpose and joy at work. And what we mean by this is a human resources management team that fails to build a connection between upper management and the people who do the work also fails to convey how employees contribute to their organization's success. Lastly, we believe the company culture affects work happiness. So some companies create a relationship where management becomes the parent and workers the child, which can breed distrust. Some managers also pressure or micromanage employees to meet performance standards. And as a result, the fear of failure causes stress and an unhealthy work environment. There are also those managers who are not sensitive enough to the emotions that workers experience inside or outside of work. And then there's those companies that encourage excessive work, which can slow down the brain and then compromises emotional intelligence, which gets in the way of relationships with friends, family, food, sleep, and exercise. And in this image we offer you on the slide, we see that events at work can affect output. So the process begins with some sort of event happening at work. The employee then makes sense of what has happened, which affects their mood and determines how much effort they are going to put forth into the desired result. So here, not only is the employee experiencing something that is not joyful, but obviously the organization they work for is impacted negatively. And on our next slide, we will each discuss our key takeaway from this project.
My key learning from this project is that many people want to be challenged and being appreciated, being acknowledged for their hard work and have healthy relationships will keep the employees and the company thriving.
My learning would be that finding joy in your own work helps motivate yourself in finding joy in others' work as well. Working with others helps to build as a team and learn something new at work. Having joy brings positivity.
Key factor for me in this learning was knowing that working with a purpose brings out better effort, improved results, and happiness in one's work.
My key takeaway is that personal purpose influences how we feel about work. And what this means is individually, we are in charge of our own happiness. And although working for an employer that promotes a healthy environment contributes to joyful work, discovering what makes us feel accomplished or fulfilled is the first step toward attaining it.
Thank you for joining us, and I hope now you guys now have a better understanding of the importance of bringing joy and purpose to your work.